Am I about to go down as the most clutch gamer alive? Just gonna do it in one go, just so you know. I cannot believe it!
Speedrunning is this cool thing where you like turn video games into like a science and an art form. The game now becomes a puzzle of, it's not what should I do in the game, it's what is the literal perfect way to play this game. My name is David, I go by Kosmic online, and I'm a professional video game speedrunner. I got into speedrunning over 10 years ago, found this niche little corner of the internet on YouTube. There were some videos just where people were doing glitches in games like Zelda on the Nintendo 64, and I just thought it was really fascinating stuff. Eventually I just decided to give it a try because some of it looked really fun, and once I really got involved in the community, you know, asked some questions, people helped explain what I was doing wrong, and suddenly I could do the tricks. It was really cool, and yeah, that's how I got started. These days I'm most well known for the original Super Mario Brothers, and that all came because I was on a site called Speedruns Live, which is where people just start the game at the same time and just see who can finish first. One day I saw a race of Super Mario Brothers, and I said, I don't know how to speedrun this, but I know some people can beat it in 5 minutes, so if I join, even without knowing how to speedrun it, I probably won't be here all day. Like, I can finish this race. Among speedrunning records, like the original Super Mario Brothers is like this really sort of prestigious competitive one that's so hard to improve at all. And so whenever you do, it's a big deal. Late 2016 was the first time I got the world record in that game for, you know, fastest completion, period. Like 4 minutes, 57 seconds. We do know the theoretical limit because there's something called tool-assisted speedrunning, and that's where they basically like program a computer to play the perfect run for them. There's not been any real new times they've figured out in the last like 12 years or something, and so it's very unlikely that it gets any faster than 454.26. Just in practice, like doing one level at a time, people have matched the perfect run on every individual level. You just gotta put it all together, so it's there and possible. Maybe it'll happen someday. I do this full time now, which is really crazy to think about. Even like a couple years ago, I would have told you I would never do this full time. But 2020, I just started making a ton of YouTube videos, and I garnered like 20,000 subscribers just from my world records and some stuff like that. And then that year, I went from 20,000 to 100,000 once I really started trying to just, you know, be a YouTuber or whatever.
Congrats on your subscriber milestone. This award is inspected and packaged with great care by Rick. Dude, can we get a 1 in chat in honor of Rick? Thanks, Rick. MVP.
One thing that really helped facilitate growth on my channel was in October of 2020, this game came out called Super Mario Bros. 35.
Compete against other players near and far in this online battle game. Enemies you defeat will be sent to other players' courses.
It's like the original game, but you can have more than 5 enemies on the screen at a time. You can have hundreds even. Most chaotic, like crazy, visually appealing thing we ever did in Mario 35 was when we had like half the screen full of bullet bills, but there was also like hundreds of jumping fish, and it was just like insane chaos. We did get the game getting pretty choppy. I was just like dying laughing because it was so funny. After I started doing this full time, you know, sometimes people would say, how's speedrunning full time for you? And I say, it's great if that is what I actually did full time, right? The thing that I actually do for a living, I would say, is like marketing, make thumbnails, think of what titles, or even just the concepts themselves that would be good.
Let's go. Power glove attached. This is gonna be the greatest thing you've ever seen.
A lot of what my YouTube videos are explaining how the tricks work in Super Mario Brothers, or telling people things about the game that they've just never even heard about before. And it's this really old, super well-known game, so when people are like, oh, something I've never known about this game? Like, how is that even possible? There's a surprising amount of stuff out there that you wouldn't expect you can learn about the game still.
If you do that, then make your way over here, you'll have 2 frames to jump off the wall right there.
If you're interested in speedrunning and you're like me, you're like, it's just too hard, or I couldn't do that, just take some hope in what I'm telling you. I literally thought I could not speedrun, and then here I am. I've had like one of the most prestigious speedrunning world records 7 times, and among others. And so it really is just, if it sounds fun, then do it. And same with YouTube. If it sounds fun, do it. Don't get into it because you want to get a world record or you want to make money on YouTube. Like, just if it sounds fun, go ahead and do it. I promise you can. And maybe it goes somewhere like it did for me.